Hello, and welcome to My Life in Spain. My name is Mark, and today I want to talk about the blackout we had a week ago and what people are thinking today. So far, we still haven't had a reason as to what caused the blackout. Now, where I live, the electricity went off around lunchtime and it came back on early in the evening, so it was all during daylight hours. The biggest inconvenience was that we had no cell phone reception at all. No internet, no cell phone reception, and the stores that remained open, you could only use cash. And no, very few people use cash these days. I mean, we pretty much went cashless following COVID. And since then, I never carried cash around with me. I use a contactless debit card all the time. And that's what most people do. Even most people here now pay with their telephones, with their Google Pay or Apple Pay or whatever it is. So that's something you want to consider if there's another blackout. And according to the newspapers here today, the vast majority of people in Spain think there'll be more blackouts. If it's happened once, it can happen again. I don't know, but to be on the safe side, I mean, we already had a transistor radio. So that came in useful because at least you could find out what was going on. When the power first went off, we automatically assumed it was just our building. So we went in the hallway and turned on the lights in the hallway. They didn't work, so we thought, okay, the whole building's out. It's not just our apartment. Then we assumed it was a localized thing, maybe just in the Zona Norte area where we lived. And then we found out from a neighbor who was coming home that it was all of Alcoy that had lost power. Then later we hear it's the whole of Spain, Portugal, and parts of France. So it's got to be 60 million people that were affected. Things to have on hand. I definitely now will keep some cash, not a large amount, just enough to get me by. This happened during the daylight, so it wasn't too bad, and it was in the spring, so it wasn't hot, it wasn't cold, so you didn't need air conditioning or heating. And it didn't happen at night. I mean, but we have a flashlight, we have candles, we have matches, we have plenty of food that we stock up on, I guess, not like prepping or anything, but there's cans of tuna fish and things in the house. So we had stuff to eat. The only thing I would say that I'm thinking of buying before, and this will be before the winter, is a camping gas stove. Just a small thing for like 30, 40 euros. In case the power does go out, you can make yourself a coffee or or heat up a tin of baked beans or ravioli or something. But that'll probably wait until, let's say, October if we're consider buying that. But whether the power go out again, I don't know. It could be, unless they can come up with what caused it in the first place. I think it might happen again. What else do you need on hand to keep on hand? So your radio. If it's battery powered, you need batteries. If it's rechargeable, you need to charge it up. A power bank is probably a good idea too, depending on how long the power is out for. So I have that. I have the radio. I have the power bank. Flashlight, cash you need, something to eat, but non-perishables. That's about it, really. I mean, everything else worked. Everybody was fine. A lot of people went outside for a change because they couldn't work if they were working at home on their computers. They couldn't do anything. So the parks were full. People were having a good time. Yeah, it's. I don't know what it would. I can't imagine what it would have been like in a big city in America if the power gone out like that. I don't know whether people would have looted or what would have gone on. But here, everybody was well behaved. There was no crimes committed. It was very, very, very peaceful, very safe. And like I say, just think about it. Just think, because power can go out where you live too. I mean, it happens all the time with storms and cables down. So, make sure you got a few supplies. I'm not saying you need to be a prepper for the end of the world, but just have a few things in the house that can help you get through a lack of power. It's amazing how dependent we are nowadays on the the internet and satellites for all of our communications, and television, of course. It's you know, it's losing the power. It was like going back decades. It's funny. All right. Anyway, listen, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye for now.